Potassium is the 19th element on the periodic table, with the atomic number 19. It belongs to group 1, the alkali metals, alongside lithium, sodium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. Potassium is a soft, silvery-white metal that is highly reactive, especially with water, and is never found in its pure elemental form in nature. Instead, it occurs widely in minerals, salts, and biological systems, playing an essential role in both industrial applications and living organisms. Potassium was first isolated in 1807 by the English chemist Sir Humphry Davy, who used electrolysis to separate it from potassium carbonate. This was historically significant because it marked the first time a metal was obtained by electrolysis. The name potassium comes from potash, while its chemical symbol, K, derives from the Neo-Latin kalium, which in turn traces back to the Arabic alkali, meaning plant ashes, one of the earliest sources of potassium compounds. Potassium occurs naturally in many minerals, including sylvite, carnallite, langbeinite, and feldspar group minerals. Large underground deposits of potassium salts are found in countries like Canada, Russia, Belarus, and Germany. Seawater also contains dissolved potassium, although at much lower concentrations compared to sodium. Because elemental potassium is so reactive, it is stored under mineral oil or in an inert atmosphere. When potassium comes into contact with water, it reacts vigorously, creating a characteristic lilac flame. This reactivity is due to potassium's low ionization energy, making it eager to form K+ ions. Industrial potassium production mainly involves electrolyzing molten potassium chloride. Potassium compounds are critical in agriculture, manufacturing, and numerous chemical processes. The single largest use of potassium is in fertilizers. Potassium is one of the 3 essential macronutrients for plants, alongside nitrogen and phosphorus. Potassium supports plant water regulation, enzyme activation, and stress tolerance, improving crop yield and quality. Potash fertilizers are mined, processed, and applied worldwide, with Canada being the largest producer. Beyond agriculture, potassium compounds have diverse applications. Potassium hydroxide, KOH, also known as caustic potash, is used in soap manufacturing, biodiesel production, and as an electrolyte in alkaline batteries. Potassium carbonate, K2CO3, is used in glass manufacturing, especially specialty glasses that require improved optical properties and durability. Potassium nitrate, KNO3, has been used historically in gunpowder and today in fertilizers, food preservation, and fireworks. Potassium permanganate, KMNO4, serves as a powerful oxidizing agent in water treatment, disinfection, and chemical synthesis. Potassium's role in biological systems is vital. It is an essential nutrient for all living cells, necessary for maintaining osmotic balance, transmitting nerve impulses, and regulating muscle contraction. In humans, potassium works closely with sodium to maintain fluid balance and proper cell function. The sodium-potassium pump, a molecular mechanism present in cell membranes, actively exchanges Na+ and K+ ions to support electrical signaling in nerves and muscles. Without adequate potassium, nerve transmission and muscle contraction, including that of the heart, can be impaired. Dietary potassium is obtained primarily from fruits, vegetables, legumes, and dairy products. Bananas are often cited as a rich source, but potatoes, spinach, beans, avocados, and dried fruits like apricots also provide high potassium levels. The recommended daily intake for adults is generally around 2,500–3,000 milligrams, though actual needs vary depending on health, age, and activity levels. Potassium deficiency, known as hypokalemia, can result from inadequate dietary intake, excessive losses due to sweating, diarrhea, or certain medications, such as diuretics. Symptoms include weakness, fatigue, muscle cramps, and in severe cases, irregular heart rhythms. Conversely, excessive potassium, hyperkalemia, can be dangerous, especially for individuals with impaired kidney function, as it can cause life-threatening cardiac arrhythmias. In agriculture, potassium deficiency in plants can lead to reduced growth, poor drought resistance, and increased susceptibility to diseases. Visible signs include leaf chlorosis, yellowing, and necrosis, browning, particularly at leaf margins. Managing soil potassium levels through fertilization and crop rotation is a fundamental part of sustainable farming practices. Environmentally, potassium salts are generally safe and non-toxic at the levels used in agriculture, although excessive application of potash fertilizers can contribute to nutrient runoff and water quality issues. Potassium compounds such as potassium chloride are also used in de-icing applications for roads and sidewalks, though less frequently than sodium chloride. Potassium has several important technological and industrial applications beyond its agricultural role. In the glass industry, potassium carbonate is used to produce glass with improved clarity and resistance to temperature changes, important for laboratory glassware and specialty optics. In pharmaceuticals, potassium salts are incorporated into dietary supplements, electrolyte solutions, and some medications. Potassium bromide, KBr, was once widely used as a sedative and anticonvulsant, although its medical use has declined with modern alternatives. Potassium metal, despite its reactivity, is used in niche applications such as heat transfer fluids in specialized reactors and as a reducing agent in chemical synthesis. Alloys of sodium and potassium, NaK, are liquid at room temperature and are used in some high-performance heat exchange systems. Safety considerations with potassium vary depending on its form. Elemental potassium is hazardous due to its violent reaction with water and must be handled under strict safety protocols, often in inert atmospheres. Contact with moisture can result in fire or explosion hazards. Potassium hydroxide is a strong caustic base that can cause severe burns, requiring careful handling. However, potassium salts such as potassium chloride and potassium sulfate are generally safe for use in food and agriculture when applied appropriately. In the environment, potassium plays a natural and essential role in ecosystems. Plants recycle potassium continuously, and animals obtain it through their diets. Potassium cycles through soil, plants, and water in a balanced manner, with minimal long-term accumulation or depletion under natural conditions. Human intervention through agriculture shifts these balances, making nutrient management strategies critical for long-term soil fertility. In conclusion, potassium is a crucial element for life, industry, and agriculture. Its role in plant growth and human physiology underscores its status as a cornerstone nutrient, while its wide-ranging industrial uses, from glass manufacturing to chemical synthesis, demonstrate its versatility. As global agriculture continues to expand to meet the demands of a growing population, sustainable potassium management will be essential for maintaining soil health, ensuring food security, and protecting environmental quality. With its long history, indispensable biological functions, and broad industrial applications, potassium remains a key player both on the periodic table and in the functioning of life on Earth.